Guys, I've been banging on and on about this for over a year now, XRPH, and a lot of people, I remember when I first made a video about this about a year and about 2 months ago, I got a lot of comments of people telling me that this is a scam project, this is nothing burger, this isn't going anywhere, blah, blah, blah. And I remember saying, man, this is an incredible project. Not only is it incredible, it doesn't have any competition at all, especially in, this whole blockchain crypto sphere, right? And it's sitting on the world's best ledger, the XRP ledger, XRP Healthcare. There's just no competition at all. I know that the healthcare in the United States and probably in Europe aren't in need of this as much as maybe elsewhere, but XRP Healthcare was making huge leaps in Africa, in the Middle East, in South America. And do you know one good example or one good sign of a good project is when they have physical meetups, right? With actual people showing up, giving presentations and stuff. I mean, they had all of these meetups all over the world. They had one in Dubai, which was the most prominent ones. I'm not sure about Elon Musk actually showing up on their cover, but they have this regular magazine that you can subscribe to, or you can go to the website and download anytime you want. And they were just cornering the market. I mean, there's basically zero competition for these guys at the moment. And then I looked at who they were working with. Never mind the fact that you can now get this in like Mexi and some of the well-known exchanges. When I first made the video, you couldn't get on Mexi or some of the other guys, right? So now they're available on more exchanges, etc. But this is what took my attention. The fact that they were working with Walmart Pharmacy, the NHS, and Mind. See those three? When I first saw that, I was like, this is going to be huge. And since then, there's new names that weren't there before, like the United Networks of America. I didn't see that before. Walgreens, I think, was there. Obviously, the XRP Ledger. NASA JPL, I don't know what they're doing with that. But the NHS and Walmart. And the fact that at the point of making that video a year and a bit ago, you could download the app from the internet, as in from the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you could actually get discounts on your medication, on your prescriptions in the United States. Now, I'm not in America, so I can't actually test that. And I put it out there for maybe somebody to try it out, but maybe nobody responded or whatever. And people just didn't take it that seriously, and it sort of went away. I bought a few tokens back then, and then I bought a little bit more. Let me just show you something that's happened in the past few months, right? So this is the chart for XRP Healthcare. You can see it's kind of in the red because obviously when it was launched, it was pretty high, and then it did what most tokens do. The early investors cash out, whatever, it dies, blah, 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 bear market, yada, yada, yada. A little bit of pump, probably around the time that we did the Taurus decision or whatever. And then I bought a little bit around here, right? So I have a dollar cost average of something close to 2 cents for my XRP ledger, right? I'm telling you, just the other day I was watching it and it was up 15x. Let me just give you a 1 month, let me give you a 1 year graph to make that more obvious, right? Say like I bought around here-ish, right? At about 2 cents, roughly. This is where this red bit there, when we had a bit of a dip. You can't see it now because the chart is so compressed. And then it just went whoosh all the way up to like 23 cents. So at that point, I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then it kept going and it hit 29, almost 30 cents. Now, that's not the all-time high. The all-time high is still when it was launched. But that's a dramatic pump, right? That's 15x. Now it's down to about 6x. Obviously, I didn't sell because I think it's going to do a lot better. Not financial advice, your own research. XRP Healthcare is going places. It's on the best blockchain in the world, the XRP Ledger. It's using the speed of XRP, low, non-existent fees, effectively, cross-border nature, and all the other good things with the XRP Ledger. This is utility that might not be so attractive. It's not so sexy to people because it doesn't seem to bring in big bucks, right? It's not like the real world assets tokenization or the AMMs or the ETFs or what have you, right? But this is actual utility that's going to bring the users in on, the infrastructure level, right? And it's actually doing a little bit of good because it's consolidating a lot of the healthcare, providing medical records, cheaper medication, on ease of order, international like shipments and stuff to medical locations that are remote or in places where they wouldn't otherwise have that service. So it's got a philanthropic nature to it, even though it's a business. And a lot of the people who are working with this program, right, with this project, are people in responsible positions around the world, right? People in sort of, major positions in medical organizations and stuff. Like, I don't know if I've ever mentioned before, but I studied medical technologies and I'm always excited by this stuff, right? So I am a sort of trained engineer / tech person. So, it's been, obviously years since I did that, but I'm still excited by anything that's medical, right? Especially if it's medical tech, right? So it's one of the reasons why I was drawn to this project. But man, at the moment, I am like 6 to 7x up on my tokens. At some point, it was 15x. I still think it has a long way to go as more and more people discover it, right? So I don't know. I'm holding on to it for quite a fair bit. Obviously, the amount I put on it wasn't sort of life-changing per se, but the sums are adding up, right? So not financial advice, do your own research. It's even easier to buy now than when I had to buy mine. I used MetaMask, blah, 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 transfer this to that, transfer this to that. Now I can just get it on Mexi. Awesome. If we see a dip in that, if that ever goes back down under 10 cents, then I am going to load up on this particular token of financial advice, your own research. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.